Alright, so these are the videos of me reading the article this week. Again, I hope it helps. It will be on YouTube as well as the website. And again, like always, if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me. Alright, so the first story of the week is called Rafting. A few years ago, my brother Jim invited my husband Ron and me to take a float trip in Oregon down the Mackenzie River. Jim was learning how to be an oarsman on a 16-foot rubber raft. We met Jim and his good friend Ron B. Jim and Ron B. had left their car at the pickup end of our float. It was a weekday, so boat traffic was light. Everything was lovely. We saw some rapids ahead. We stopped to determine the best way to get through without crashing into rocks. Ron B. was first because he was the most experienced oarsman. There was a large wave in the middle of all of this, and the idea was to go slightly to the right of the curl and slide down the wave past the rocks. We slammed the rocks and Jim nearly fell out. Somehow, Jim didn't go overboard, and I didn't die. Never again. Alright, story number 2. The slow move up north. In January 1960, my family decided to move to Paradise, California. Eric's father was studying to be an elementary school teacher and was enrolled at Chico State for the spring semester. My parents had purchased 12 acres of land in Paradise, and my father planned to build a mobile home park on the land. We left Southern California. My father was driving a large flatbed truck with all of his tools and a Ford tractor, which he planned to use to clear the land for the park. My mother was driving a car, pulling a U-Haul trailer loaded with all things that didn't fit in the moving van. Eric's father was driving a huge moving van loaded to capacity. I was driving a 1954 GMC pickup. It was so overloaded the truck would not steer very well over 35 miles per hour. They put me in front of this caravan so they would not leave me. After 17 agonizing hours, we finally arrived in Paradise, our new home. The last story is called Irish Ancestry. I have always wanted to visit Ireland to better appreciate my ancestry. My father's last name was Burke, and his ancestors came to the United States after the potato famine. My father's people settled in Kentucky. My grandfather, Benjamin Burke, was very bright and started a bank in a town there. After a while, Ben moved his family to a small town in East Texas near Huntsville. There is a large prison there, and Ben became the prison warden. During the epidemic of the Spanish flu, Grandpa Ben got sick and died. My father was 16 and decided to quit school to support the family. My father bought a small farm, and he and his sister ran the farm until his twin sisters were grown. I have never been to Ireland, but I hope to go there someday. So those are the stories for this week. Again, I hope that the videos help. You've been doing a really great job, so just keep up the good work. And if you have any questions at all, again, please feel free to email me. All right, good luck out there.